North Abaco on the 10th of July 2021, where mostly the FNM is celebrating this independence after destroying the hopes and the dreams of Bahamians. The only people that could really celebrate is the oligarchies, the Betty, and a dog from Life at Key. Most Bahamians as being reduced to fourth-class citizen in their country. The only people that are truly enjoying the Bahamas is foreigners. They see us as people that they could run over. You could go and sit down with the foreigners and edge out a contract not for Bahamians but for the politicians, and you could block the beaches, no access to making a living of what you've been feeding your family with for decades because you dare vote for the Honorable Hubert Minnis. In Abaco, this election, listen to Kai Mills, is going to be one for the ages. Just say Kai Mills is not running. What if I would have taken the bribe from Edwin Greedy Curlin? Curlin came after me 3 times. What if I was like the ordinary greedy Bahamian and said, like Ed say, Kai, this is about money. You need to get out of this race. I could have easily done that. Some people say I'm stupid, I'm naive. Ed say I'm the most stupidest person he ever met, that I don't want to take the money. It's never been about the money. It has been about having a leader, a representative that's not concerned about money, but concerned about humanity and having some integrity and making a stand for your people. What if the 2 choices you have is the two main party, the Progressive Liberal Party and Kirk Cornish? What does Kirk Cornish bring to the table besides being a PLP? Then you have the FNM minister, who's the Member of Parliament presently. What have Darren Henfield shown you in 4 years why he should be retained as the Member of Parliament for North Abaco a second term? What if they are your 2 choices? Kirk, that don't know the issues. Darren Henfield, that don't give a hell about the issue. How could it be that Darren Henfield is presently in the position and refuse to speak to the people of Greentail Key, Dundastan, Murphytown, Central Pines, all the way to Grand Key? How could it be that the sitting elected Member of Parliament haven't had a meeting to take your concerns back to the Honorable House? This is the difference between Darren and Kai. I would have had dialogue with you already. And even if I couldn't do, I would have already not sent a message, but I would have come to visit you. I look at Darren, and when I look at Darren, I look at an ass and an idiot. I mean an absolute ass and an idiot as an elected Member of Parliament. Darren is a complete ass. Period. I make no excuse for what I say. I'm talking about what I live. Harry is coming to funerals of 2 ladies that were that died, that reside for Dundestan. He's coming to the funeral to make sure that they're dead. But ask yourself, Aberconians, has Darren Henfield came to the same people whom loved ones have died and he's at the funeral? Has he came to their house after Hurricane Dorian and asked, can I help with anything to help you rebuild? Well then, you go and ask them, have Kai Mills been to the house? Have Kirk Cornish been to the house? The answer would be, we've only seen Kai. Kai came and asked, and Kai did what he could do and don't have the power of a minister. I was at Green Turkey the other day, and when you're running Kirk Cornish and Darren Henfield, you don't go to the people of North Abaco and say, vote for me only because I'm wearing red and yellow. My thing when I go to Green Turkey, I ask about the issues. And one of the main issues of Green Turkey is how can the younger people move out of their parents' home. The ones that are not married, even married ones, how could they move forward when the property is available? Hubert Ingram marked out the property in Green Turkey. He moved on, and one person got a piece of the property, his general. But how could you make this land affordable? These are the issues that Kai could walk through and get some answer immediately, because it's a crisis in Green Turkey. We talk about the water issue. We have the same issue in Central Abaco. We gotta be a dumb, idiot nation that when the power go off, the water goes off. All you need is the generator. The water makers have put a brand new solar system in the water depot in Mashaba, but they can't figure out how to connect it. Why is it July 10th, 2021, when the power goes off, the water goes off? Why is it 2010 in an international airport where we got jets coming into Abaco from North Carolina, Miami, Nassau, and the power goes off every day for hours? That can't be. And we must not be up to international standards, because international standards would require that a generator would kick in when the power goes off. These are the issues that Kai can address. Has Darren Henfield addressed it as minister? The fireman. The fireman has been working on pauper's pay. Their money is in their overtime. 10 years later, the PLP nor the FNM has addressed the many monies that they owe the firemen. But the first thing this absolutely weightless FNM government did when they came into power, they asked for a pay raise. How could that be right? The firemen being on the job for 10 years, they don't get a pay raise, neither do they get their pay that is due to them. But the government of the Bahamas asked for pay raise. And the first session of those assembly, they took an extended vacation. The Progressive Liberal Party, in their last victory to the poll, they leave the people that just vote them into power, and they would go down to Nygaard Key, drink the finest of wine, and get the prettiest of prostitutes to perform acts for them. Immediately, the first night after the Progressive Liberal Party won the general election, they were down at Nygaard Key. That is why Kai say, boy, if that case with Nygaard would be going on now, from the Progressive Liberal Party leader down to the layman, a lot of them would have to resign from the Progressive Liberal Party because they were involved with Nygaard, with these underage gay girls, the day, the night of the election at Nygaard Key. That is the people that you want to bring to power as Prime Minister of the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. Time will reflect that Kai is not talking of the head. Time will reveal that Kai is not speaking nonsense, but Kai Mills is speaking truth. That is why they tried to silence me. The truth will prevail. But when you go to ask somebody to vote for them, this is what Kai has been doing. I don't want to educate Kirk Cornish too much because Darren is unworthy of help. He is bigger than the people. But what Kai go and do, I find out what is the issues and tell them how best I can and will address the issues, because it's not about PLP and FNM. It is about the people that vote you into power. This is why Kai Mills could never be on the PLP nor the FNM, because they want you to elect them, but after the people are selected, they want you to shut up and forget about speaking for the people, but speak on behalf of the party. That is why Mark Alpine is in the bind he is now, because he refused to speak for the party, but to speak for our people. That is what Kai shall and will do. Speak for the many issues and the concerns of the people of North Abaco. You may not like how Kai gets results, but be sensible. At the end of every video on the concerns, the FNM government has done exactly what Kai said should have happened. If I could do that on a mere video, we don't have the political party. What if Kai becomes a hands-on member of Parliament for North Abaco? This will be the first in the history of North Abaco, a member of Parliament that you could feel, touch, and see, and address the issues without fear of any man. Because my concern first is for the people of North Abaco issues. Kai cares on the 10th of July 2021. Where is Darren Henfield on Independence Day in North Abaco? Kai Mills is still addressing the issue as if I am the member of parliament, because I care. That's why I'm here.